Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I am Frankie FM84. Thank you very much for joining me on another episode of Bello Calcio, currently out in Japan in the J-League, managing Shonan Bellmare. So if you have been with us for the past couple of episodes, you'll see we have started a brand new season and we are absolutely flying. In yesterday's episode, we beat Vivara Nagasaki 3-0, and today we are moving on to another Champions League game as we look to continue our great form. Let's fill you in on everything that's happened since you've been away. So in terms of the schedule, you can see that since that 3-0 victory, we have beaten Treviso Osaka 2-1, 2 goals from Mengishi. He getting a rare start there alongside Mita up top. We played absolute fantastic football and put them to the sword, despite the scoreline only being 2-1. We then beat Melbourne Victory in a 6-0 thrashing. We absolutely played them off the park from the first minute. Presart scoring. Then there was Mita, Machida. Mita actually got a hat-trick, so all around a brilliant performance as we score 6 goals against them for the second time because we beat them 7-1 earlier on in the season. We then played Jubilo Iwata in the J-League, a 2-0 victory there on the road. Quinones getting an injury that's put him out for about 5 weeks was the only sour point in a game where Machida was absolutely fantastic and we got 3 more points. We then beat Nagoya Grampus at home, 17 shots, 8 of them on target, and our right back gets 2 goals. Campagna getting his first 2 goals for the club. I think that's his first 2 goals for the club. He's been a bit of a naughty boy though, Campagna. Been complaining that he's not been in the team and he fears that he might not make the national team. So I had to have a talk to him and reassure him that practically he is part of the plans, just has to wait his turn. And as a 17/18-year-old, I think he's jumping the gun a bit in terms of worrying about his career. But hey ho. We then moved on to play against Gamba Osaka. Gamba Osaka are actually second in the league, so it's not very surprising that they put up a really good fight. However, I was furious after this game. I probably should have recorded this one because you would have seen how furious I was. We had 23 shots, 12 on target, scored 3 goals. They had 3 shots on target, and yeah, you guessed it, Football Manager, 3 goals. Joe Paulo sucks them, scoring in the 86th and 88th minutes. Put us to the sword. Well, they put the defenders to the sword because they just kind of went to sleep. And yeah, we were 3-1 up after 77 minutes after giving the early goal away and then just kind of crumbled at the back. Not too sure what happened to the defenders. They kind of just fell apart. But still, we are on a good run. We have Chiangrai United today in the away game in the Champions League. So we're going to be bringing you that in a second. If we have a look at the competitions tab, you can see we are now on 22 points. And hey ho, look who has jumped up into second in the table. Vissel Kobe went from 3 points in 3 games to 18 points in 8 games. I did think that they might just be there or thereabouts. Gamba Osaka are third on 17 points, and you have 2 teams on 16, and then Contador Sapporo on 15. Champions League is pretty much sorted. If we get to the victory in today's game, I think that pretty much guarantees us top of the group stage. And then, yeah, we haven't joined any of the other competitions yet. So that brings us nicely to today's game. We are going to be playing against Chiangrai United in that return game in the Champions League. So let's show you the starting 11 and how we get on against Chiangrai United. Here we go then. This is going to be the team that goes out to face off against Chiangrai United. The 11 are starting from goalkeeper Tani in goal, Hata, Kuwahara, Hatanaka and Campagna. We then have Boazri in the midfield because Ghana has picked up an injury. He's out for about 3 weeks. It's nothing serious. I think he sprained his ankle, but it's still just he's going to show us what impact he has on the team. And if we can perform like we have been without him, I'd be very, very surprised. We have Presart wide left, Nishikawa and Axon Sri on the right, with Machida and Mita continuing up front to hopefully score the goals that continue to win us games. So let's jump into this one and show you what happens when we play against Chiangrai United. Here we go then, another game in the AFC Champions League is up and running, and an early chance it seems for Chiangrai United as they're throwing the ball in on the edge of the box. Get them to turn around a little bit. Tackle flies in and the ball comes back away from goal, but they've still got possession and they're playing it quite neatly through. and they have got Borisut in behind, and Borisut gives them a lead after 3 minutes. That wasn't what I was expecting at all. Did not think that Chiangrai United would be the ones to push forward in the early stages of the game, but they play the ball well. Panthong to Borisut, and the ball back from Karikari, putting Borisut in. He takes the goal really, really well, giving Tani no chance in goal as he just slots it past him. And yeah, pretty slow start from us, which is not like us at all. But we have a chance to get back into the game, and the ball is given away by Machida. Luckily for us, they just lump it long, and we can play it back towards them as Axon 3 gets it, plays it with Campagna. Mita plays the ball through to Machida, and he's missed. Anu in goal, turns the ball around for a corner. Let's see what we can do from here as Axon 3 is going to swing it in. Nothing doing at the near post. Boisri is going to pick it up. Can he play out wide? He's going to try and take it out there himself. He beats one man, tries to unleash a shot, gets a tackle, goes behind for a corner kick. So another chance here to deliver a good ball in. Can we get it past the first man this time, please? We can indeed, and Kuwahara is there with a header. Heads it towards goal. It's over the bar. So putting quite a lot of pressure on them. We're doing our bit to try and get back into the game, but Chiangrai United really are playing some decent football. And again, it's them that are looking to be on the attack as they have the ball. Mita tries to jump in. Doesn't get any success with the tackle, but we do force them all the way back to the goalkeeper, which is something I suppose. I was hoping that the keeper would just lump the ball forwards to one of our defenders. But they are building play up quite nicely, although Praysart there with the interception. And Boisri's played it inside for Praysart. What can he do with the ball now? He's going to cross it in. Mita turns it past the post. So, a little bit shocking that defenders are doing their job, but our attackers are short when it comes to their shooting boots. Seems they've left them in the dressing room or something, because we're having chances, we're just not hitting the target. We've had 2 clear-cut chances there, and both of them have gone to the wayside. But can we get back into the game? Campagna to Hatanaka. Ball's coming all the way back to Axon 3. And then Hatta to Machida. Clever pass back to Hatta. And again, he's hit the shot straight at the goalkeeper when he could have just squared the ball. And I think Mita there is telling him that. He waves his arms around and says, look, he could have just squared it and I'd have been in. And from the corner, we're just going to win another corner as it's flicked on at the near post and then put out by Wana at the back post. And Axon 3 swings it in again. A header on target is from Hatanaka, straight into the hands of the goalkeeper. And they are doing well. They're really trying to build this wall in front of us and stop us from breaking it down. Praysart's, though, got a chance. He's played it into Machida. What can he do with it this time? He puts it wide. So, this is very, very unlike our forward line. Don't think I remember a game where we've had so many clear-cut chances that we just cannot take a single one of them. We're building out from the back again as Bawazri is on the ball. Plays to Nishikawa, who plays it out to Campagna. Now, we've got a man over down on this side of the pitch. You might be able to see him at the bottom of the screen, and it's Axon 3. Gets the ball, plays it into Mita. He's hit the post, so we're getting closer. We just cannot get the ball in the net at the moment. And that was the type of chance that at the start of the season, I know we're not far in, but at the start of the season, Mita was smashing that. It was going straight in the back of the net with no questions asked. But all of a sudden, those are the ones that are pinging back off of the post, and we can't actually hit the back of the net. Half time fast approaching, 1 minute added on, and we are there. We have ended the half with 17 shots, 6 of which have been on target. Now, next year of 1.79, I mean, Chiangrai have got an XG of 0.14, and yet they have the lead, so it's a typical football manager type thing. Just going to go into the second half, see what happens in the first 10 minutes. Probably going to have to make some changes here as we need to spark something, because they're in again, and Karikari's had a header. It's gone over the bar. If they'd have got a second goal there, I'd have actually been fuming, because they would have had 2 shots and 2 goals. And instead, we have got back on the score sheet. Is this one going to get ruled out? Because the first header got headed in. It looked like our player was ahead of the play, but no, it seems that this goal is legit. It's going to stand. And the cross is from Axon 3. And when Kuwahara has the header, there is enough defenders in there, and Nishikawa is standing in line with them. We have got ourselves on the score sheet. So then, let's make a few changes. We're going to give Mitta a little bit of a rest and bring on Mingishi. Who else can we bring on? Tachibana can come on in place of Hatanaka. And yeah, we're just going to make 2 changes for the moment. Just going to make those 2 changes and see if they can have any effect on the game whatsoever. I've got a feeling that Chiangrai are going to dig in as deep as they can to try and get the point, but in fairness, they're the ones on the attack again here as they're down the left-hand side, heading straight into the hands of Tani. Now, what can he do with the ball? If he looks up, I'm sure we've got some players who are on the move, but instead he slows it right down, wastes a few seconds, which is not what I would have wanted him to do, really. I think he probably should have moved that a bit quicker, but if we can build play and go from end to end, which we seemingly have done, Machida is going to score. Is this coming back? It's goals like that always that make me think, oh my gosh, he's got to be offside, surely. There's no flag from the linesman, there's no VAR check. But as he's hit the ball, and wow, he seems on the move before the ball is hit. Maybe the guy down here is playing him on, like in the bottom of the picture, but he certainly looked offside to me. I'm not going to contest it, obviously. We are 2-1 up. Like, I was going to say we probably don't deserve it because Chiangrai played really, really well. But then when you look at our stats, 25 shots and 11 on target, we should be winning this game by far more than just 2-1. And we probably do deserve it. Although I can see why Chiangrai probably would deserve a point as well. However, now it is well beyond them as Daichi Mingishi scores the 3rd goal. Oh, and now this one's going to get disallowed. Why is this one getting disallowed? This one didn't look dodgy at all. Oh, wow. Typical VAR there. It says it looks close to being offside, but I couldn't distinguish where the red and blue lines were, so it must have been closer than close, but hey-ho, not going to complain about it. We have a 2-1 lead. There's 4 minutes left of the game, and it looks like we are going to get out of here with 3 more points, and indeed we do. It's another Champions League victory. It was a hard-fought one. It was a difficult one, but I think let's go back to the main screen and have a little look at where that leaves us in terms of the table. Competitions tab, please. Yes, so we have qualified now from the AFC Champions League group that we are in, Group I. We have 15 points. Chiangrai have 7. Dalian have 7. I really am surprised that Melbourne Victory are still there on 0 points. Right then, let's have a quick look at the schedule. We already know that we are coming back tomorrow with Yokohama FC. And then we are going to be playing against Tokyo, then rounding out the AFC Champions League. Got the Emperor's Cup coming in on the 27th of the 6th. And then we have that J-League Cup, Copa Sudamerica final in September. So, plenty to look forward to in the save. Plenty to look forward to in the season in terms of trophies to be collected as well. As I said, tomorrow's game is going to be that Yokohama FC game, back-to-back with this one. And then we are going to be pushing forwards, depending on what happens with the Champions League and some of the various other cups. I think we can push forwards a little bit further into the season so we don't end up with 70 episodes just from this season. But the games are going well. The form is going exceptional. And we are enjoying our football at the moment. Right then, if you're at this point of the video, you're still watching, you enjoyed today's episode, please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button to help the channel out. Really appreciate every single person that has done that recently. We are pushing on towards 1,500. That's the next target. If you can help me with that, I would be so appreciative. I appreciate everybody who has took time already, of course. For this one, I'm going to be wrapping it there. A big thank you for watching. Join me tomorrow as we face off against Yokohama FC back in the J-League.